Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's been a couple of days since I did my last post. Funny story though, I made some this weekend, and wonderfully enough, I forgot to turn my mic back on. So all was for naught because there's no sound. Anyways, these ones are going to be quick because I just came off of a full day strategy session, so I'm, as an INTJ can appreciate, very tired. So speaking of that, the topic that I'm going to talk about in this video is INTJs, and I'm going to speak for on behalf of both sexes, and being the reluctant leader. So again, this is all from my personal experience, and because this is all fresh in my mind right now, this will just be rattled off. So I think all of us can appreciate the fact that we do have certain leadership capabilities. We don't back down from leading if we have to. And that was my case today. As you've seen in other videos, I am starting a software startup. That being said, yes, I am a leader, but my personality type for leading is much more find the best people for the spots and let them do what they're best at, and just make sure that they're getting the support they need and making sure that they follow the common vision that we see for this particular software. So over the last while, we've had some issues with our program developers on different time and estimates that weren't being met, and cost overruns. So with regards to the time estimate, that from an INTJ standpoint makes me, when I see that more and more, I see that both as a respect thing and an opportunity to communicate with them to find out what's going on before I use the dark side of the INTJ to just go straight to losing it on them. So today was a culmination of multiple days of communications with my project manager on what he has seen with deliverables and where we should go. So the last day where I wanted to do other things, I was working on building a very tight, very direct, formal meeting with my team. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is not because I'm complaining, because I think it's great. I would never trade this type of work for the world. However, as an INTJ, I find emotions exhausting. So when I have, and also confusion exhausting when I see a deliverable from someone who would be an expert in their field, and that's why I put them together, that they're not delivering on something that they should be knowing quite tightly what they're doing, and also giving a margin for error. That part is confusing for me because if I see it too many times, then I see a trend and I want to analyze that trend and make sense of it. So that takes extra brain power because I'm also taking in the social constructs that these people are working in and where I need to put myself in place as a leader to make sure that my project keeps going. So it was a very interesting meeting. I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing with regards to how I was going to handle the group and making sure we get the best out of this meeting and keep the team on the right track and a positive track at that, so we don't have exhaustion through negativity. And it was very interesting. One thing I found out is that I was allowed to, because I didn't come in with blaring my preconceived notions, they were able to explain things that actually we found to be the key linchpin that we weren't hearing from them before. So the opportunity to present communication and give them time to answer. All that being said, my whole team is NTs, so it's not that you're dealing with emotional people quite the same, but at the same time, it is exhausting when you're dealing with people's livelihoods and making sure that we get a brand new product to market. So all that being said, at the end of that, you feel positive because this particular outcome was a positive meeting, even though there was some negativity. I was right off the bat very candid about where I stood and what this meeting was about, but the idea wasn't to throw people under the bus. After all that, and trying to restrain your natural inclination towards analyzing too quickly, that makes you very tired. So hence the short video. But I'd like to hear what other INTJs have to say about this, those that are in the workforce or navigate those types of situations, and see what they find after going into a tenuous situation and preparing for it, but also leading it and trying to make sense of it, and what they feel after, how tired they are, what's the common theme, and see if there's like a thread between the viewers. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. So anyways, thanks so much. I'll have one more video posted here right after this, and then take a couple days off. Thanks.